All right, and we're back. So, again, Shabbat Shalom this time, because as you can see, a little bit later, as I said it would be. So, let's continue on. Let's go ahead and get Matthew 16:1 through 3. Let's go and get it. We're going to start actually from... We'll read it from the top just for context. All right, and the same thing's happening in these days. So this is Matthew 16 and verse 1. It says, "The Pharisees also with the Sadducees came and tempting desired him that he would show them a sign from heaven. He answered and said unto them," this is red letter, so that Yahushua is speaking, "When it is evening, ye say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times?" Verse 4, "A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall be no sign given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas, after he left them and departed." All right, so these people just aren't seeing the signs, man, because it's not given to them, okay? But us that are in this truth, we can see the signs, okay? There's tons of them. There's tons of signs, honestly. If you can't see the signs, you're blind, okay? And these people are legitimately blind, all right, spiritually, to what's going on. That's why they're not seeing the signs, all right? And that's another reason why when you come into this truth, one of the things you got to realize is that you're seeing all these things happen, but these other people aren't. You might get that, that excitedness about you. You want to tell everybody about certain things. Don't you see these things? They don't. They don't see those things. You can see them because the Most High has blessed you with being able to see them, but these people don't. They're not seeing them, okay? So as it says in verse 3 again, it says, we'll start from verse 2. It says, "He answered and said unto them, When it is evening, ye say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red." Okay, you can look at the, in the context that this is, you can look at the sky and be like, oh, okay, so there's a cloud or whatever it is, or there's not too many clouds, it's going to be clear, right? In verse 3, "And in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering." Okay, so you're going to see, a bunch of clouds, a bunch of dark clouds, and you say, all right, it's probably going to rain, okay? It's probably going to rain, so... But these people, all right, in a spiritual sense, they're at the point where they don't see those things. There's a big ass cloud, a big ass black and gray storm cloud, all right, and they don't even see it. They don't even see it. Okay, and that's the equivalent of that happening, and a whole group of people saying, I don't see anything. It looks fine to me. Meanwhile, there's people, don't you see the cloud? No, they don't see the cloud. It's not for them to see, right? Continuing on, "O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the time?" Okay, and it's true. These people, they can see the clouds and all that stuff, but they can't discern the signs of the time. They can tell when it's going to be raining. They can tell when it's going to storm. All right, but they can't tell you what days we're in. They just don't know, man. They have no idea. So finally, Romans 13 and 11. If I only had a little bit more time before I had to rush in, then I would have been able to actually finish this before I even went in. So Romans 13 and 11, because we were already halfway through. So Romans, 13 and 11. So Romans 13:11 says, "And that knowing the time," so Romans 13:11, "And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to wake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believed." All right, let's try that again without the stuttering halfway through. So Romans 13:11, "And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed." So now is the time, okay, to wake up. All right, and you don't just get to choose. All right, but now is the time that it's being done. Because these people that are in the end days, and a lot of these people that are asleep, they're not going to wake up, all right? They're just going to stay asleep, because that's just what it's for them, to just stay asleep, okay? But it is high time to awake out of sleep. Now's not the time to be asleep. You don't want to be asleep, okay? 20, 30 years ago, you might have been able to get away with being asleep for a little bit. Now's not the time, man. With all the things breaking out, all right, I'm not saying 30 years ago being asleep was good either, but it was a more optimal situation than being asleep in these days, okay? Because we are right smack dead at the end, man. Now is not the time to be asleep. It's high time to awake, as the scriptures say, right? It's high time to awake out of sleep. You don't want to be, you sleeping and there's a couple gunshots going off in the distance. That's one thing. All right, you're sleeping and all of a sudden there's a full-blown war at your doorstep. You might want to be awake, okay? But these people don't get it. Verse 12, it says, the night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. Verse 13, let us walk honestly and as in the day, not in rioting and in drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envying. But put ye on the Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. There you go, man. So we're at these end days, and it's not the time to be asleep. All right, it is high time to awake out of sleep. Why? Because our salvation is nearer than we thought it was. Roughly paraphrasing. Okay, so and we are right on the end of this thing, man. Regardless if someone believes that or not, because we are right at the very end. All right. And like the scriptures say, as a thief in the night, we're not going to know exactly what it is, but you should be knowing in these days. You should know. Let me not use hood language. All right, Slakia. You should know that that we're right at the end of these things, man. Because you look around, man. Look at the wickedness that's going down. Look at the wars and the rumors of wars, all right, all the natural disasters, as they call them, mudslides and trains being derailed, and that's not a natural disaster, as they say, but, earthquakes and hurricanes and all these different things. You can't tell something's different. It ain't just the same old 1992 world anymore. It ain't 1970 anymore. It ain't 1950. Something's different. Something's changed. And it hasn't changed for the better. It's changed for the worse. And it'll continue to get worse. All right. And, ultimately the worst day ever with Jacob's trouble. And then the worst and best day ever. All right. When Yahushua returns. The worst day for you, the best day for us. Lord willing, we're part of the elect. All right. It'll be the worst day for you, the best day for us. It'll be scary for us even, but it'll be the best day for us in the sense that we got saved. All right. Lord willing. Okay, but it'll be the worst day for you, because that is the official crumbling of your society. All right, and we are living in these end days, man, regardless if you believe it or not. So that's been the lesson. With that, we're going to go ahead and close out. Lord willing, it was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to say shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring. Keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Until next one, Lord willing. Shalom.